So I've been using the Rokid AI Glasses Style for a while now. If you watched my previous video, you already know how these compare to Rokid's display glasses. If you didn't, here's the short version. These don't have a display, but they do share most of the same AI features. Having a display is simply a different experience with its own pros and cons. If you want to dig deeper into that choice, I've linked that video below. This video is about a deep dive into the Rokid AI Glasses Style, what worked, what surprised me, and where they still fall short. But first, I think what makes these really interesting is how they're positioned. Because outside of the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, this is one of the first times we're seeing smart glasses that clearly prioritize design and everyday wear, not just functionality. And just for quick context, if you're new to Rokid, they've actually been around since 2014, and I've been reviewing their AR video and display glasses for years. What's nice is that you can really see that experience carry through, but we'll get into that. Quick disclaimer, Rokid supported this video and gave us early access. That's how these videos keep happening. So I'm Kaz, I've been living in XR for 9 years, and if you want to keep doing that with me, digitally speaking, hit subscribe. Let's start with what you get in the box. So you get the Rokid AI Glasses Style, a magnetic charging cable. Note that this plugs into USB-C, so you have to bring your own cable or power bank. And there's a foldable glasses case in here. Now this isn't a charging case like the one that comes with the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Rokid does have a charging case coming, but we don't know much about that yet. The one you get in the box here is cardboard based, but reinforced, soft on the inside, magnetic, and honestly sturdy enough to do its job. You also get a separate pouch, a cleaning cloth, extra nose pads, and the usual manuals, which isn't too flashy, but just, you know, everything you need. Design-wise, I really like these. They're easily among the best looking smart glasses right now, especially if you prefer a slightly bigger frame. The frame is made from titanium with titanium alloy hinges, and they weigh just 38.5 grams. They're also IPX4 splash resistant, which is good because these are glasses you actually wear outside. Now, one small but interesting detail, the nose pads are attached directly to the nose area and are interchangeable. You get extras in the box, which helps with fit. Audio sits just above your ears, and there's a 4 microphone array built in. The pair I've been using is glossy black, and my only real design complaint is that it smudges pretty easily. Other than that, I think these look genuinely fashionable, not tech fashion, just normal glasses that happen to be smart. Now, before you can use them, you have to connect them to the Hi Rokid app. Setup is straightforward. They support Bluetooth 5.3 and Wi-Fi 5, and the app walks you through everything. Control-wise, there's a physical button on the top right you can map to actions like photos or video. The right temple is touch sensitive for gestures, and there's a small LED indicator on the inside that shows things like incoming messages. For example, it flashes green when your phone gets a notification. Once it's set up, you don't really think about it anymore, which is exactly how it should be. Lens options are one of the areas where these glasses quietly stand out, especially if you're planning to wear them every day, although there hasn't been a lot of competition yet. But at launch, Rokid is focusing on 6 photochromic lens options. If you buy just the glasses, you can choose from these photochromic lenses as accessories, which is nice because they automatically adjust to lighting conditions and you can swap them yourself, which makes it easy and fun to adapt the glasses to different styles. If you need prescription lenses, that's where things become more flexible, because those remain fully customizable with options like different colors, blue light filtering, UV protection, anti-reflective coating, and hard coating. Pricing for the glasses starts at $299, and it can go up depending on the lenses you choose. For people who need vision correction, there's also an all-day photochromic option, which is a complete set with 1.6 index photochromic prescription lenses, starting at $398 as a limited time offer during launch. I like having these options because it makes it easier to treat them like normal glasses you would wear anyway, instead of something you will put on because you want the smart features. But Kaz, what can you actually do with them? Well, for most people, the camera will be the feature they probably use the most. You get a 12 megapixel camera, 1080p video at 60 fps, vertical only recording, and up to 10 minutes per clip. And honestly, the results look really good. I think think the color, warmth, and vibrancy feel very close to how things looked in real life. Video uses electronic image stabilization, which looks good. This is crucial for glasses like this because you're always moving. You also get 32 gigs of internal storage, which is usually enough for a full day, and when you want to offload, the app transfers files over Wi-Fi quickly and reliably. So yes, here as well, no cinematic shots, but that's kind of the reality of these kinds of smart glasses right now. And if you're still watching at this point, you might as well hit like because you've committed. For AI, these glasses are powered by ChatGPT 5 and overall it works well. You can ask questions, get contextual information about what you're looking at, and use real-time translation up to 89 languages online, which is a lot, fewer offline though. When enabled, it listens to the speaker in front of you and speaks the translation into your ear. Navigation works through Google Maps with spoken directions, and one feature I really like is audio-only recording for transcription. You can trigger it by voice or with the shortcut, and later everything shows up in the app, conveniently sorted, exportable, and easy to share. That said, this is also where the no display choice starts to show its trade-offs. Because without the display, you stay more present, you rely on audio and memory, you don't get visual clutter, but you also lose persistent information in view, glanceable instructions, the ability to visually check things later. I think for taking notes in meetings and capturing daily life, I actually like this voice-first approach. But for step-by-step tasks, translations, or navigation-heavy situations, I do sometimes miss a display. Turns out the weak link here is my memory. But which one makes more sense really depends on how you plan to use it most and your budget. If you're still deciding between display or no display, I go much deeper into that in my comparison video, which I've linked below. Audio quality is solid. You get dual open-ear speakers with different modes, and for open-ear audio, they sound surprisingly good. I often listen to music while doing other things, and I like that I'm still aware of my surroundings. The microphones also sound great. The only thing I miss is spatial audio capture like the Ray-Ban Meta glasses have. That's something Meta still does better. Speaking of Ray-Ban Meta, specs-wise, these are a lot closer than you might think with the Gen 2s of the Ray-Ban Meta, because it's the same Snapdragon AR1 Gen 1. The battery life is similar, around 8 hours, but if you take a lot of videos, it will be less, which is the same on both glasses. But it's still solid though, as early AI glasses really struggled here. But these can actually get you through a full day. And they also have a similar camera category. I think the key differences is that Rokid is lighter, and they don't have a charging case yet, which is coming later, but you can keep wearing them while charging with a power bank. On the software side, Meta has better social integration. Rokid feels more open, supports more languages, allows transcription export, and offers an SDK. And yes, some people simply do not want Meta's AI. For some people, that sentence alone is enough. But what surprised me most is how quickly these kind of glasses became part of my routine. I've been using AI glasses for over a year now, and I honestly did not expect to miss them when I'm not wearing them, but I do, especially when I'm outside. It's just being able to take photos hands-free, quickly capture ideas, or transcribe conversations without pulling out my phone. It genuinely helps me stay in the moment. They don't replace your phone, they just reduce how often you need it. And this is also why I think starting without the display actually makes sense as well. Display glasses are still early, they're expensive, and battery life isn't better. If you want to ease into smart glasses without paying a premium, this voice-first approach feels like the right place to start. Plus, you can always upgrade later. And that's why I actually think it's really cool that we finally have good-looking alternatives to the Meta AI glasses. Because not everyone wants Meta's ecosystem, and not everyone wants smart glasses that feel like a social device first. Having real competition here is a good thing. It pushes design, software, and choice forward. That said, these aren't perfect. If you want visual instructions or charging case or expect cinematic video, you will feel those limits pretty quickly. The no display choice keeps things simple, but it means you're more dependent on audio and memory. Now I'm curious, what do you think about the Rokid AI Glasses Style? Let me know in the comments, and if this video helped, hit like because it tells YouTube I wasn't just talking to myself. Subscribe for more XR and smart glasses content, and I'll see you in the next one.